Hey guys, so Monday. I've decided on Mondays I should wear a bright lip because that way I don't look as dead, right? Because on Monday it becomes those days where you're like, your hair isn't done, you look tired no matter how much makeup you put on. So a red lip. No, this is not a red lip. What is this? This is Jordana lip liner in silver lilac. And then I put Marc Jacobs Shooting Stars on, which is a gloss. Ooh, it's like intense. Oh, actually, that's this. Yeah, kind of this work. Okay. And then I put on Revlon Copperberry. Is it Copperberry lipstick? I don't know. I'll put a little right here. And then I put more Marc Jacobs on. I just kept laying. I think it actually looked better before I put the Revlon lipstick on because it's kind of darker. It was like a brighter lip before, but this is better. I didn't do blush today though. Probably should have. Probably would have made me look more awake, but hey guys, okay, it was very hot. I stopped by to see my mom for a hot second. Well, I mean, I was here probably for an hour. So now I'm going to go grab lunch for my father and I think I'm gonna, there's something, I think in the office for him, but I'm gonna grab a salad and maybe I'll get the big version and give him like a part of it. That was a whole lot of mumbling. I don't know if you guys heard me or not. And if there's like white all over my shirt, it's probably because Eyeko got all over my body. Good morning. What are we today? Wow. People next door just got their roof done, and it's actually one of the companies that I had quote me, and I think theirs was done in like a day. Do you guys see how bad my hair looks today? Look at this. Like, what is going on? Oh, it's so bad. This is what I washed my hair 2 days in a row, and that was not a good idea. And this is like, I didn't wash it last night. I washed it. Did I wash it? Ooh. Oh, I washed it Friday and Saturday. No. Yeah, I washed it Friday night and Saturday night. Not a good idea. I'm never doing that again, but this is what happens in the summer. Sometimes you can't really control it. Ugh. So I'm also probably gonna try and dye my hair tonight. Not dye it, but like touch up the roots, because all that white hair is definitely coming through and making me feel like an old witch. I feel so ugly right now. I'm sorry. I keep playing with my hair. Okay, so I have a lot of MAC makeup on today. I don't know, did I mention this already? But I broke the no buy for that MAC promotion where you got $10 off every 50. And I got 3 lip liners, Strip Down, Oak, and Spice. I don't know, have I never owned a MAC lip liner? I must not have, because I'm in love with them. So yesterday was the last day of the sale, so I just put an order and got backups of all 3 of those. Not backups, I guess. Like, I want to keep them at my vanity, and I want to keep them in my purse. They're so fantastic. Oak is kind of a light nude on me. Strip Down is like a neutral toned nude. I mean, I have that on today with like touch lipstick. Oh, so beautiful. And I feel like I have a mullet today. I'm sorry, like a long mullet is what it feels like. This weather, guys, I have not painted my house yet because it keeps raining. It gets really hot during the day, it rains, but then it remains like humid still. And then again, it warms up again the next day, and it rains again. It's just constant. It's been like this for 2-3 weeks. I don't think we've had like a hot, dry day in a really long time. Okay guys, so I just had my first like treatment, like laser treatment on my legs today. And I've had my underarms done before. I think I mentioned that, I don't remember. But do you guys, I mean, I have a fairly high tolerance for pain, so it wasn't bad at all. I'm just curious, like for those of you guys who have had tattoos and have had like laser hair removal before, like, can you guys give me a gauge of what, you know, which one's like more painful, or like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just curious because I have a whole bunch of tattoos lined up. That will be like after, I want to say maybe July or August-ish time. but I don't know yet. Like I said, I feel like I have a fairly high tolerance for pain, and I can even find the pleasure in the pain, but I don't know if I want to do this in like well, I guess I will get it done like eventually, the bikini / Brazilian area, because it's just something I've wanted to do, but I just want to prepare myself mentally. Okay guys, so we are at Wednesday today, and this hair, I feel like I've been complaining about my hair a lot. I don't know, I have been. But a lot of you guys seem to like it a lot, which is great. I guess I'll answer a few questions about my hair. I get questions a lot about the color. The color is the L'Oreal Feria Power Violets V48. If you follow me on Instagram, you're very well aware of that, because you know, I can show pictures where like the color is like super vibrant. Like I guess in the vlogs they're pretty vibrant too, but it's more reddish. You usually catch like the red, you kind of lose the purple a little bit. Anyway, and the haircut, I think I got a question about how I get it cut. When I go in, I basically tell her if I'm currently parting my hair like in the middle or like to the side, and then I ask for long layers, and I ask for like a V shape in the back. Now, how much or how deep your V is will kind of determine like, you know, what it will look like, but I kind of like the V shape. One time I went there and I was like, let's just cut it blunt. Not blunt, but like, you know, not in a V. And I didn't really like that, because I feel like when I curled my hair, I would get like a poof at the bottom. Not like a massive poof. It was never anything like ugly, but I like the V in the back, because then when you kind of wave your hair a little bit, you get a little more, what's the word? Like a more staggered curl or wave. Oh, it's so bright today. Today, I actually think it's not gonna be so super humid. I think it's gonna be like a drier day. So I'm thinking, hoping to maybe leave work a little early and start painting my house on the inside, because today, as far as I can see, is gonna be like a really good day for that. So I'm wearing the reddish Miu Mius today. I always list everything in the description box, or I try to. Like as I'm editing, I really try to go through and find like the exact names of like a shoe or the sunglasses or anything I mention. I really do try to link, and then I also try to link off like different sites you can purchase from, because like let's say it's makeup. Like yes, I could always list Sephora, but like if you know, buy more at Ulta, or if you think you have better rewards at Nordstrom, like I mean, I often like to buy from Nordstrom over Sephora, because I like earning those certificates, and free shipping and free returns is nice. I mean, not that Sephora doesn't do that, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know, I feel like yes, everyone might offer it for the same price, but maybe you are just like a more loyal customer to a certain retailer, you know what I'm saying? Rambling. All right guys, so face of the day, I feel like I haven't done this in a bit of time, at least in the course of this vlog session period video. Okay, so on the face, I have Makeup Forever Face and Body Foundation, which I have been using really frequently, because I feel like my skin, probably a combination of like being slightly more tan and getting, okay, anyway, okay, so back up. I have been using the Kiehls Midnight Recovery Concentrate oil thing for maybe a little more than a month maybe, and I love it so much. My nighttime skincare routine is basically, you know, after I cleanse everything, I apply an eye cream, and then I just use that oil all over my face. I've also used that oil mixed with the Clarins self-tanning stuff, and it works really well too. So I think because the skin is better, I don't want to use all that, you know, foundation or anything. Not that I use a lot of foundation to begin with, but I really have been loving Makeup Forever Face and Body. So that's what I have on the skin all over. And then I have the Becca under eye brightening corrector thing on the kind of just like a tiny triangle / line here, and then the Giorgio Armani Maestro eraser all over, not all over, but like on the under eyes, kind of, you know, wherever, you know, you add a little bit of concealer. On the eyes, I have Elf Burnt Plum, which is such a crazy beautiful color. And then the rest of the eyes, I just have the Viseart palette. I just have the black in there, and I have a little bit of like that light orange, and I have a little bit of that brown. You know, I just use that to kind of just balance out and finish off my eye looks ever since I've gotten it. And the brows are the Giorgio Armani Eye and Brow Maestro. I think it's number 4 or 5. The one that's kind of like amber colored. And then the NYX eyebrow pencil in brown, or no, in black, to fill in the rest of the brows. And I know I keep talking about it, but I am dyeing my hair tonight. You guys can probably see all my roots. Like, this is like such ragged, trashy root action. Do you see that? It's like black and white. It's like, what's a black and white and like faded hair color? That's what we have going on. Also, did not do the hair, as you can tell. I mean, what is this? Okay, anyway, continuing on. I have the Chanel Le Beige powder in number 50, kind of as like the bronzer, all over face, warming up the face kind of thing. And did I do blush today? Oh, I used the NARS multiple. Is it in Copacabana? I can't remember the name of it. Oh no, it's the NARS multiple in St. Bart's. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't really know if you can see it here, but it's like right here. And then I have MAC Global Glow as the highlight. And I love this highlight. Like, it, when you look at it, it's kind of like, oh, that's pretty. But when you apply it, it's very subtle, but it leaves... 1 second. Okay. Okay, bye. All right, where was I? I don't remember now. Eyes, right? Elf, and then the Viseart. Oh, eyeliner is the Eyeko Visualeyes. And oh, lips are MAC Stripdown liner. I love MAC lip liners. I know, like, I might have mentioned it maybe a couple days ago or something like that, but MAC Stripdown. And then I put the Strivectin Plum gloss over it. When in doubt, I just like reach for, like, I think there's only 2 shades, but when in doubt, I really like reaching for them and just putting them on. They really make your lips look perfect, like really just like a filtered lip, if that makes any sense. So I really love that. I use a little bit of NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Ginger, kind of around this area, to kind of hide any like fading acne marks, or not acne, I guess like zit, whatever, pigmentation. And I think that's it. That's everything. So while I was doing this face of the day, my mom called, and I think I'm gonna have to go pick up Eyeko. She is leaving for an appointment, and Eyeko, I think, is like pooing some bloody poo. I don't know if that's too much information, but I called the doctor this morning to check to see if he needed more shots, like if his shots were due, but I don't know. So I had a lot of errands planned for today, so I don't know how that's gonna go. I have to pick up Eyeko and bring him to work and stuff like that. So maybe I'll run the errands like really quickly before I go get him. Okie dokie. So they have a little tiny like recycling thing on the outside, I guess, that you can use if you only have like cardboard and magazines, kind of paper products. But I think if you actually want to like dump stuff like garbage and, you know, tires, batteries, lawn care, what do you call it, stuff like that, all that excess, then you need to show your card, your identification. So I feel like whenever I wear like black t-shirts, I mean, obviously I wear a lot of black, but like black t-shirts on camera, you get like every single fuzz, every single Eyeko hair, like every single thing shows up, and it looks so dirty. And this thing, I was looking, I was like, why do I have like, you know, this is a hole, in case you keep seeing this like little white, this is a hole. Yep. Nothing but the best. Okay, so I've grabbed Eyeko. Come on. Come here, come here. Eyeko is here. hot dad is also home. I don't know what they do, like, for a living, but I think it allows him to work from home a lot. Oh, baby. Okay, so now I have to decide what to get for lunch. It's like 11 o'clock, and usually I would go out much later to pick up lunch, but while I'm out now, I might as well just get it and then just go back to work and eat earlier or something. So, what to eat? It's okay. It's okay, boo-boo face. Oh, okay. I love you too. Okay. He is so affectionate. He loves kissing and he loves hugs and he loves to be held. Okay, so we ended up at McDonald's. This is, where am I? Am I here? Oh, I guess. Does this make any sense? Okay, anyway. Ended up at McDonald's. 2 McChickens and a large fry. I mean, you're gonna get a fry. I don't know how you go to McDonald's and you don't get fries, but if you guys have never had a McChicken before, I highly recommend. Ooh, I have like sunglasses. Anyway, McChickens, they're $1 and they're delicious. I got 2 of them. So it's just like a bun and you have like your chicken fillet, and then there's just like mayo and lettuce, and that's all it is, and it's just so good. I wish they would make this with an option for like cheese and or tomato, because it'd be so good. Maybe they'd have to up the price, whatever. I pay like $1.50, $2 for that. And I'm one of those like one bun people, so I usually remove the side. It's like a sesame bun, I'll remove the side without the sesame, and I kind of go to town on it. So that's good. With me, he seems okay. He seems fine. Maybe whatever he needed to get out of his system, he got out of his system already. Hey guys, so we're a little early for work today, but that's okay because I have a laser appointment at like, my nose is so itchy, a laser appointment at like 9 o'clock. So I'm gonna be like into work and then out again, which is fine. I dyed my hair last night. I did a lot last night. Like, I didn't dye my hair, I just like touched up the roots, so like everything probably just looks brighter because my roots are no longer like salt and pepper colored. It feels so nice. I used to use the bamboo or the Alterna Kendi oil a lot, and then I think I just must have gotten like a slew of like new hair products, and then I just forgot about it and I pulled it out again today. Oh my god, I love it so much. I forgot how much I love it. I get a lot of questions about hair care products, and I guess like, I don't know, maybe with like, same thing with like makeup, I go through them. I change it up a lot because I'm not very familiar with what's good for my hair, so I'm just like, I'm a big fan of oils and a big fan of like powders instead of like dry shampoo for like absorbing oil and creating kind of like a little more texture at the top, or a little more volume. Come here. So yeah, that's that. And then what else? I had some, and I started painting yesterday, the wood in my house. I started in the living room, so because that's like the main, that's like the largest room, so I figured I'd start there, and once that is done, I'll feel like it looks accomplished, and then I'll move on to like other rooms. And actually, I just feel like once that room is done, I'll feel better about everything, and I'll like move stuff from the smaller rooms into that room, and can keep it like trying to say right now. In my mind, this makes sense. I feel like lopsided right now. I feel like because of the way I'm driving, my bra's like going this way. Ooh, okay. So if you guys are on Instagram, it's like a big thing, like the whole waist training thing. Have any of you guys tried it? Because I got one from Amazon. I really like it, and I haven't figured out how to kind of, I don't know if I'm gonna, I feel like winter might be a better time to waist train because it's colder. I think summer would be a very uncomfortable time to do it. So I wore it to bed last night, and it wasn't that bothersome. I mean, they say to get one size down from what you are. So, I mean, I buy anywhere between like an extra small and a small, so I just got an extra small. I'm sure there are companies that make like extra small. I'll link below the one that I got because I think it's really good. It's stretchy, but it still has like that nice kind of boning or whatever. So I started off and I just put it on, obviously, like the first setting, like whatever. Eyeko thinks I'm talking to him. And I slept with it on and it felt fine. I guess I don't have that much, like, you know, stuff, and I woke up and everything felt better. So it's just after day one. So let me know if you guys have tried waist training, because I don't know how into it I'll get. Damn it, I should have gotten gas yesterday. It was $2.69 and now it's $2.89 today. Oh, and I have like no gas. Like my plan was to get gas after my laser appointment. Anyway, I feel very energetic today because I went to bed early. Did I go to bed early? Yeah, I kind of went to bed a little earlier, maybe 11-ish, and I woke up at 6, which is like 45 minutes before my alarm goes off. But yeah, what a difference just a little extra hour of sleep makes. And I know you're supposed to sleep in cycles, you know, 3 hours, 6 hours, 9 hours, but it's still good. Eyeko, okay. Okay guys, so alright, so we're at like 5 o'clock-ish today. So I had gone for my laser appointment today. So, okay, we'll back it up. On Tuesday, I went for my lower legs. So today, they were gonna do my thighs. So, I'm sorry if you guys can like hear the rain and it affects whether or not you can hear me. But I went and got my thighs done, and we did the front of my thighs and that seemed to go fine, and then we did the back of my thighs and I just felt like she was just kind of like, I don't know what she was doing. So I flipped back over and she's like, you really don't have any hair on your thighs. I'm like, I know, I'm just, you know, I wanted to get my legs done, and I figured I'd just buy the package where you can just get your legs done because that's the whole thing. She's like, I don't really think you're gonna benefit from any of these appointments then, because she's like, usually you can see the redness on the areas where the laser hit, where the hair was, and my thighs were just like my thighs, you know, they were just like, so I was just like, you know, would you mind doing my underarm? She's like, we could do that. She's like, you would probably see more results there. So she did my underarms, which is great because I had mentioned before to you guys, and also I think I mentioned it to her too. I was like, I had 2 sessions done a couple years ago, and so now there's like 5-6 hairs on each side. So I'm really excited because now I'm gonna get all my legs and all my arms done, which is super exciting. I'll list the place I use below because I think they did a fair job. I mean, you would obviously have to kind of be in like the Cleveland area to come here or buy this Groupon, but I think they're really good. The consultation was really good, and the girl that does whatever on me, who uses the laser on me, she does a really good job too. So, but because you can't use, like, these Groupons are only good for like first-time visitors. Yesterday I was online. If you guys have been, I don't know if any of you guys caught it, the $5 for $10 Starbucks, that like sold out in like 2 seconds. So by the time I clicked on the link, it was sold out, and Groupon was just like, sorry, here's a 20% off code to use on a local deal. So I looked for laser hair removal places around me, and I found one that'll do like the Brazilian. So I'm pretty excited for that. So I'm getting a Groupon for that, and I got to use 20% on that. And hello, I think it's like 5 or 6% Mr. rebates. I got a real good deal. I think it was like 160 or something that I can get my like a Brazilian area done. So I'm super excited. So I would say all in all, we've spent, I think I spent $270 for the legs and now underarms, plus 163 for the Brazilian area. I am so gonna be hair free. I'm so excited. The only place I have left to do probably would be like my arms, but I don't even, that's like, I don't care about that. Like, I might shave them like once a month, and it stays really clean for a while, and it still feels really smooth regardless. So I'm not too, is there a car accident here? I'm confused why there's like a pileup of cars in a very dangerous location, because there's a railroad track here. Situation. I am not really sure what is going on there, because I could not actually see an accident. Anyway, so that was my good story for the day. Well, it's a good story for me. You guys are probably like, I don't really care. But yeah. Okay, hey guys, so we're at Friday. I feel like this week went really, really, really fast. I don't know, I'm a little off. Like, there was people doing their roof. Like, I had called for an estimate, and then the same company ended up doing the roof of the people next door, and then people next door to the people next door. So, and I haven't gotten back to this guy yet. And he's like, I left you a voicemail, sent you an email. I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. I haven't decided yet. And he's just like making sure. I'm such an asshole. I just haven't decided yet, and I didn't want to. Oh my god, I don't even have a really good excuse. You know how sometimes you're just like, I have no real good reason for this right now, I just don't know. I mean, I guess I could have called him and just been like, I don't know. I guess he could dismiss me. But I mean, he got two other homes, two other roofs. Is it roofs? Yes, roofs. That he was able to do, so that was good. It's very sunny today. And you know what? I was totally gonna be early for work, and then this dude, I guess, you know, warranted. Let's drop this down. You guys know in a lot of countries, like Asian countries, well, I think I've noticed it more in Asian countries and less in Middle Eastern countries, even though they're all very fully aware of trying to stay out of the sun. Have you guys ever seen those gloves that people drive with? It's like gloves. Sometimes it'll be like a full glove all the way up to here, and they're usually kind of made out of like hose material, like nylon material. I know that when I was in Bangkok, my aunt wore it all the time. She wouldn't even care. She'd like take pictures with it, and it would be like full on, like up to here even. You can pull it all the way up, I guess, and they're really big on like sun damage and like sun exposure. But I think it's more so, it's less about health and more about aesthetics, because everyone wants to be fair and light-skinned and stuff like that. But I don't know, I just thought it was very interesting. And I think in Taiwan, because a lot of people are on motorcycles all the time, women especially, and not even motorcycles, more like scooters. I'm sorry, I'm like at such a weird angle because I'm trying to see and I don't know, whatever. It's like a big deal for them, for like stuff like that. So I always thought that was really interesting. I feel like we should not be responsible for things that we do or say when we're on our period, because I mean, granted, yes, maybe it might be rooted somewhere, like there's a real feeling there somewhere, but oftentimes it's some kind of blown out thing that it turns into. So you know what I try to do during my period is really not have any conversations with men. I try to like lay low and not really talk to them, because you don't know, some switch gets flipped and you say the wrong thing and can't take it back. Nope, now you're just crazy. So I don't know, try to keep myself in check for some preventative maintenance measures, or with some preventative, yes, that would be the correct way to say it, with preventative maintenance measures. Yeah, I would suggest this to single women. Don't talk to men when you're on your period. Just be like, hey, hi, hello. Just don't try to like, I don't know, unless you're one of those people that doesn't really get affected. I used to be like that. I used to, I feel like college time and like even in my 20s, I don't feel like I would be in a little more pain or something, but I think my behavior was fairly similar. I think what does it is, ooh, is this bouncing? I'm sorry. I feel like what does it is birth control. I was off birth control for like maybe 4 or 5 years, and I feel like the mood mood is significantly better. Like there's no change in mood. Whereas I feel like when I'm on birth control and I get my period, don't even breathe wrong around me. Like I won't say anything, but I'll definitely feel something. I have Tom Ford Neroli Portofino on today, and I keep smelling myself, and I love it so much. I love this scent. I subsist on samples. I have yet to buy it, and I really want to smell the other ones that have come out. Like any of the ones that are kind of named after, you know, the coastlines of Italy. I really just, is it like there's like Amalfi something, there's like Neroli flower something. I want to smell all of them. I'm sure I love all of them, but he constantly gets scrutinized because they don't last a long time. So I don't know. I totally thought about getting like the body oil because it's slightly cheaper and creating like a body mist out of it by mixing it with some, you know, vodka or alcohol or whatever, you know, those DIY body mists. But oh well. Anyway, I am at work. We will see how this day goes.